In the heart of Norway, near a quiet village called Ringerike, lies one of the most remarkable Viking graves ever discovered. Buried over 1,000 years ago, this grave didn't just hold a warrior, it held a mystery, one that still puzzles archaeologists to this day. In 1943, while plowing his field, a farmer uncovered the remains of what would become known as the Gjermundbu burial, the final resting place of a Viking chieftain or elite warrior. Inside the burial mound, archaeologists found something incredible. The only complete Viking helmet ever discovered. It was iron, rounded and reinforced with a spectacle-style face guard, proof that Viking warriors did wear helmets, even if most haven't survived. But that wasn't the only surprise. Laid out around the warrior's body were the remains of 8 wooden shields, shattered, broken, and strangely deliberately destroyed. Each shield had been smashed before burial, its fragments carefully arranged around the body like a protective circle. These weren't combat accidents, this was ritual. Why would someone destroy 8 perfectly good shields and bury them with the dead? In Viking belief, weapons weren't just tools of war, they were extensions of the warrior's soul. A man's sword, axe, or shield carried honor, identity, and perhaps spiritual energy. To bury someone with a weapon was to send them armed into the afterlife. But to break those weapons, that was something deeper. Some scholars believe this act was a way of releasing the spirit of the object, killing it, so it could serve in the next world. Others think it was to neutralize its power, preventing the dead from returning to use their weapons against the living. And the number, 8 shields, may not be random. In Norse myth, 8-legged horses like Odin's steed Sleipnir carried souls to the afterlife. Could 8 shields represent a spiritual journey? The Gjermundbu grave also contained a sword, chainmail, arrowheads, and riding gear, all signs of high status. But it's the shields, broken yet honored, that speak the loudest. This was not just a burial, it was a ritual farewell, carefully designed to prepare a warrior for the journey beyond. Gjermundbu reminds us that the Vikings didn't just fight fiercely. They believed deeply, in power, in honor, and in the mystery of what lies after death. And sometimes the loudest stories aren't told by swords or skulls, but by what we choose to break, and why we bury it.